Hi, and welcome back. In this lecture, we will be exploring the Second Industrial Revolution. So, the Second Industrial Revolution happened between 1871 to 1914. It's also called the Technological Revolution. It was built upon the foundations laid by the First Industrial Revolution. So, this is a very transformative era which brought a new wave of technological innovations, economic changes, societal advancements, and further shaped the modern world. As the echoes of the first industrial revolution faded, a new symphony of progress began. From the heart of Europe to the shores of America, the world stood on the brink of an era that would redefine the boundaries of innovation and industry. This was the beginning of the second industrial revolution. In this age of enlightenment, electricity was the harbinger of change. Thomas Edison's incandescent light bulb brought light to the darkness, while Nikola Tesla's alternating current powered cities. The night was no longer a barrier to human activity, and the world electrified and shrank a little more. Electricity was one of the key innovations in the second industrial revolution because it enabled so much of opportunities, and why it became popular was the ability of electricity, which can be easily used to generate heat or what we call thermal energy, light or what we call radiant energy, break chemical bonds or chemical energy, move objects or kinetic energy, or lift objects, gravitational potential energy. So electricity could be used to easily transform into different forms of energy. During the second industrial revolution, also forged in steel. The Bessemer process transformed iron into durable steel, the skeleton of modern infrastructure. Skyscrapers pierced the heavens and bridges spanned vast rivers, embodying humanity's indomitable will. Mobility also took new meanings as steam-powered trains connected distant lands, and automobiles promised freedom on demand. The Wright brothers' daring flight at Kitty Hawk whispered the age-old dream of Icarus to soar with the birds. Communication transcended boundaries as telegraph and telephone turned distant whispers into immediate conversations. Marconi's radio waves danced across the ether, carrying voices without wires and heralding a new age of global dialogue. Henry Ford's assembly line revolutionized production, turning luxury into necessity. The Model T, a car for the masses, symbolized the democratization of technology, making what was once extraordinary ordinary. But progress cast long shadows. The thirst for resources fueled imperial ambitions, entangling the world in a web of exploitation and conflict. Amidst the wealth of nations, the struggle for workers' rights, equitable share in prosperity, sparked movements that would shape the future of labor. The Second Industrial Revolution, a nexus of innovation, propelled humanity into the 20th century, laying the groundwork for the world we know today. As we navigate the challenges of our time, the spirit of that transformative age reminds us that the future is not predetermined but forged by our collective will, imagination, and the relentless pursuit of progress. The legacy of the Second Industrial Revolution endures not just in the steel of our cities or the wires that crisscross our landscapes, but in the enduring belief that through innovation and collaboration, we can envision a brighter future. This is the echo of innovation, a call to the dreamers, the makers, and the doers who shape the world of tomorrow. So now that we have explored the second industrial revolution, let's go to our workbook questions. We can answer question 2 on page 8. In what ways did the environmental consequences of rapid industrialization during the second industrial revolution prompt societal awareness, debates on sustainability, and the formulation of early environmental movements influencing future approaches to industrial development? Well, that's it for the second industrial revolution. I'll see you on the next lecture where we are going to be discussing the third industrial revolution.